Yeah, I am fine. Thank you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm also doing great. So it is our first session, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, so it will be better to know each other. So could you introduce yourself?
definitely. Thank you for giving me opportunity to first tell you my about myself. So my name is Anil Kumar Ram. As you know, that my name is Anil Kumar Ram. I'm from Himachal Pradesh, and I'm a karate coach, giving karate lesson in a school, and I have 20-year experience of teaching karate. If I'm talking about my hobby, so I love to playing carom board, but in these time, I love to speak with my co-learner, like a seniors person, for improving my English. I have been joined Clappingo in the month of March, 4th March 2024. From there, I start my journey. Till now, I am a beginner. I am trying to uplift my English. That's all. Could you introduce yourself?
Okay. Yes, sure. So my name is Sandeep and I hail from Jharkhand and currently I'm working as a teacher at private school. My major is accounts and finance and in my free time I enjoy reading books, learning languages, stacking conversation with strangers and traveling. So it's my short intro.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you are a karate coach. That means a karate teacher, right?
Yes, 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 yes.
Yeah. When I was child, I was learning karate.
Okay.
Oh, so I forget, but I know the things how to do the all basic thing. So yeah, I love karate, but it is really so like a hard work to learn karate. We have to use our physical, every activity, physical strength. That time I was vegetarian, but when I was joined karate classes, teacher was telling you have to increase your energy, so you have to eat meat or like chicken, like that.
But it is not necessary to eat chicken or mutton, everything. Like I'm also vegetarian. When I start my journey, at that time, my father, during that period, my father left all these things like non-veg things. So I ate from when I was a child, like 3 year old. From there, I start consuming only vegetarian foods like dry foods and fruits. And even at that time, I didn't eat vegetables. I only eat milk and chapatis. And after that, when I realized that I need these things, so start eating vegetarians. Now, till now, I am a vegetarian, so I don't I don't think that it is necessary to eat chicken or mutton.
Yeah, definitely. But actually, it was my teacher's advice. Actually, my coach advice. They have told me you have to increase your stamina like that. So at least you have to eat like that thing. So that time I was eating. Right now, I'm also vegetarian.
Yeah. So, like, when you start your journey of improving your English, and why you want to improve your English? What is the reason behind this thing?
About English.
Yeah, yeah,
Actually, actually, my motto is like that. I want to learn English. I want to break the barrier. Barrier means, when we talk about Indian or apart from Indian, there is a lot of countries, people, they are struggle to speak English. They complete their education. After they have to struggle to learn how to speak English. So it will be bad. So I want to learn and and right now I'm a teacher, so I try to teach a student also. They could speak English since childhood and it will be better because after completing their education, even after getting job, I found I talked to a lot of the people. They are working in a reputed job, like some are in government sector, some are in a private higher sectors, but still they are struggling to speak English. So I want to learn. Even I want to teach. Even I'm teaching right
your
now in a
video
school
is
also. So to break the barrier, break the barrier. That means they could
Right.
speak English since childhood, and they will never learn English separately, because if Indian education system they apply this rule in a school, so a child will never need to learn again the same language how to speak. Or speaking is a, I think, is a smallest part rather than reading, writing. In a school, mostly Indian education system they focus to reading, writing. They don't focus on speaking and practicing like that thing. So that's the reason. And the reason for that, I am learning, and I last 6 months I have started Feb 2024. Yeah.
Yeah, what do you do for improving your English? Like most of the people are saying that I'm watching podcast and like a listening parts, and I also read some books and lots of things. So what do you do like for improving your English? What is your strategy?
Everyone has a different strategy. There is a 1,000+ strategy. When you ask to each person, they will tell you different kind of strategies. So
Just a
even
second.
if you
One,
want to, okay.
just a second. क्या हो गया? क्या हो गया? बोले दीजिए, जब होगा तो मैं उठा लूंगा, मेरा क्लास चल रहा है. Sorry, brother.
Okay, no issue. Yeah.
So you say something.
Yeah, I was telling you that strategy. When we talk about the strategy, so when you ask to each person, they will tell you different strategy. But most common thing is reading, writing, and speaking, practicing like the thing. So yeah, it is a mandatory. Even when you go for the IELTS exam, you have to, the interviewer they will check your reading, writing, and speaking. Only the fourth thing. So yeah, there is a but for my strategy, first of all, you have to find your weakness areas. You have to find your weakness and you have to work on that areas. So I find my weakness area is pronunciation sometimes and grammatical. So right now I'm focusing on pronunciation. For pronunciation, I try to listen native speakers. Mostly I like to listen to native speakers, and even I like to talk to native speaker. I have some friends, they are from US or UK, so I like to talk to him or her whenever I am free, and also they are free. And for pronunciation problem, I like to listen or watch Hollywood movies. So yeah, it is my strategy. But if anybody they want to learn, they have to follow long journey. Reading, writing, speaking, pronunciation, intonation, and phonics, synonyms. There is a lot of the things they have to follow.
Yeah.
But for the beginner, they have to work on practicing speaking whatever they want. If they are speaking broken English, they have to speak, because if any beginner you will tell you have to go through the long journey, they will never, they will never try to speak, because if they think it is a easy thing, they will do. Otherwise they will think that to speak English is really so difficult task. They will never start. So for beginner, they have to start speaking. Doesn't matter whatever they don't know grammar, it's okay. Just speak whatever you want, sorry, whatever you know, just speak.
No, you said that you have some friends. They are staying in different
Yeah,
countries.
yeah,
So
they are originally from UK and US, or some are from my friend, some are my friend. They are living in India. Sorry, they are from India, but are studying right now in
okay,
UK and US. So
they
yeah,
are Indian.
yeah, some are Indian and some are native American, native Britain.
So how did you find that people's like
I
native?
find, actually they are my friend's friend. Friends means actually my friends. They are staying in UK and US, so they are their friends. So talking to my friend, they also connect to those peoples.
Yeah, yeah, I understand. Understand.
Yeah.
So like any people like when I watch a lots of video, they are saying that we are give you a new strategy. Like in these type, I saw I watched some videos. They are saying I give you some new strategy so you can improve your English within a 1 week and within a 1 month. So it is possible in your
Yeah,
point of view.
and definitely it is possible if you follow the tips and tricks. But already I told you, you have to make your own strategy. Because for example, I am going to give you the some strategies, some techniques to speak English within a month or within a week. So it will not gonna to help you. First of all, I don't know about yourself. That means how your strength, weakness, and about your knowledge in English. I don't know, so it totally depend up to you. No need to take a like that the suggestion to any person. No need to hire any teacher. You have to understand first of all your weakness, and then you have to work on that area. So when we talk about the learning language, to learn language in a week, in just a week, so it is not possible. But if you have, for example, if you are going to prepare for interview or for IELTS exam, so for 1 week, 2 week, 1 month, 2 month is enough, because you have to work on a specific areas, a specific areas. So there is a describe the syllabus. You have to work on that syllabus. So 1 month is enough. But when we talk about the speaking parts, or speaking parts, it takes times. I have some friends, they are learning English last 10 years, 25 years, 20 years. Now they could speak English very well, like a native. But still they are learning, because it is a kind of a journey. One thing I want to tell you, one language you can be fluent, that language you are in native. Apart from which language you will learn, you have to learn a long period of time. Even some languages you have to learn entire, in life. So it is a region.
Like
So
in every area, like if you want to improve your, like in martial art, I'm a martial artist. So if anyone asks me, like when I'm a become a good fighter, so at that moment I said it's a depending on your training only, because I give you some tips and tricks and I give you some training. But if you are not follow that, and if you are not doing all the exercise, and you are just trying to just came to academy and just make fun and go back to your home, so it is not possible to you become a good fighter in future. So, like, I have one another question. Like, if you are reading any book, like in if you want to improve your English, so everyone suggests us that you have to read a book. So, if you are reading a book, so like what we focus, like if I'm reading a book, I'm not understanding the words, okay, their meanings. So, what I should try to do, I should try to find a meaning, or try to read only. What is your opinion?
actually, it depend on you. For example, I am a kind of the book reader. I told you about my hobby. I have read 100 plus books, and I really, I can finish one book in a one sitting, like 4 hour, 5 hour. I could finish one book in a one sitting. So I am a kind of the reader. My reading speed is really so fast. And I also read some books, like like a learning languages. Whenever I find line by line, I understand the grammatical rule, and whenever I don't know the some meaning of some word, I underline, or the same time I use my phone or find the word. So it is the way where we can find and where we can learn a lot of the things while reading books. But sometimes I want to know the only knowledge purpose, then I could
Yeah.
read very fast, just using finger techniques, just scrolling the finger like a newspaper. So I understand 80 to 90%, even sometimes 100% reading fast book. Because while reading books, rarely I find any new words. Mostly what I find the familiar, which I already know the meaning. So if but anybody they want to learn English using book, so it will be really helpful, because I could speak continuously lot of times, so many hours. Why? Because I have I am a book reader. I have read 100+ books, so I have some knowledge that I could speak a lot of. So reading books really help to boost confidence, knowledge. You will never get demotivated, or you will be always feel motivated. So it will help to increase your English knowledge also. So, but at first you have to read line by line using pencil. When you find any unfamiliar word, you have to underline. And yes, simultaneously you can find the meaning using dictionary. You can use dictionary in your phone, even you can use physical dictionary also. So
Yeah.
yeah, it will help.
Because lots of teacher I meet teachers on clapping go and english yari, so they are saying some teachers are said no, you no need to understand their words, you try to read loud. And someone said that no need to read 4 5 pages, you try to read one page and try to understand their meaning. So like lots of people also confused, like I am also confused. Like they are saying that someone said that no need that understanding the words, and someone said you just try to read only one page. So
You know,
sometime
both are right. Both are right. It's totally depend on you. For example, when you talk to any random guys, they will tell you to learn grammar is not necessary while speaking English or while learning English. But some will tell you grammar is really so necessary. So it
yeah,
totally depend on you. If you are learning language, learning English only for you will able to speak English, you want to deliver your thoughts, feeling whatever you want, then
yeah,
too if you have a minimum knowledge of English you could do.
yeah,
It will be for daily life, you will survive. But if you want to if you want to learn as a professional, as a teacher, then you have to focus on grammar, each topic.
yeah,
So it totally depend on you. Both are correct in, but it totally depend on you. Already I told you I am a kind of book reader. I read it two types. So it totally depend on me. Whenever I have to finish book in a few hours or in a few days, then I will read fast. And when I think I have to enjoy, I have to learn the words, then I do the. So it totally depend on you. Both are correct in their situation, in their maybe their way.
like if anyone a beginner, okay, so on that case the teachers, like you are a teacher, okay, and I'm also teacher. So like if anyone beginner, so everyone have a different thought process, everyone have a different ideas and a different like in my case in karate, everyone have a different stamina strength. So I have to find that things like but when I connect with the teachers, and they are some teachers are said after talking with me, they are saying you have to understood, someone saying you have to just try to read. So that's why I'm asking you, okay. So like in social media you also watch lots of videos, they are um, like advertising. So they are saying that we don't need grammar, but like after 5 months, completing my 5 months, when I connect with my teacher, they are saying, Anil, you are did some grammatical error. Sometimes you forget prepositions also. So try to focus on that. But I connect with the customer service in clapping go and ask them that you are said we don't need grammar. I just making normal conversation. So they are saying we don't need a grammar. But the teacher said we need a grammar if you are a good speaker, if you want to good a speaker. So why you are making you are making like a nonsense videos and uploading on YouTube, and the like a person are finding, oh okay, I don't need a grammar and we learn spoken English. So what is your strategy? What is your
Yeah,
opinion?
for me, if you ask to me, so grammar is really so necessary. There is a two way to learn English. English. One way is, you have to visit, you have to stay, you have to settle down on that country, that native country. For example, if you want to learn English, you have to go US, UK, even Australia, and you can settle down, and gradually you will learn, because there is a English environment, everybody is just speaking there. So there is a first way. Second way, if you want to learn from the the environment where nobody is just speaking English, there is no such type of environment, but still you want to learn. So in that scenario, you have to go through the long journey. Long journey means every aspect. So grammar is the major part. You have to follow. Without grammar, you will speak, you can make a lot of mistake, or nobody will correct or rectify your mistake, and you are repeating again the same mistake, so it is not good. Grammar will
Yeah,
help you like a self realization, a self teacher. You can you can check yourself, you which in which area you are making mistakes. So grammar is so necessary. If some are giving me suggestion, that means it is not well ideas, because already know the importance of grammar. Maybe grammar
yeah,
is boring, that's why teacher, they try to motivate the students. No need grammar, even you can speak. Yeah, you can speak
yeah,
without using grammar, but you have to listen a lot. You have to listen audio books, audio books, conversation, podcast, a lot of. You have to spend a lot of time. Then after few years, maybe 5, 10, 20 years, you can speak without using grammar, but it takes so many times. Without for example, when we use, like, we were speaking our native language when we were very small or kid. Even that time we didn't know anything, like, that grammar or anything, but still that time we were speaking our native language. So yeah, it will be the the region. But for that time, if you want to speak, there is no English environment. They, that child, or that time we were in a such type of environment that everybody was speaking the same language. 24 hour we are living in such type of environment. That's why without learning grammar, we could speak. But in this scenario, we don't get such type of environment. We can create only few minutes on daily basis. Sometime even we don't skip. So for this in this situation, we have to learn grammar. We can't ignore grammar.
yeah, yeah. Like I also realized that after using of clapping go after practicing myself day by day, I understand that we need a grammar. Like lots of time I also mix up uh, like past tense and present tense. So now these days I understand little bit that I am doing some mistakes while talking. So thanks to my teacher, I choose only one teacher. So she suggests me always and guide me. So she is a very good. And yeah, I also start my journey learning of grammar last weeks from last week. But when I joined like last when in like 10 year on like when I was studying on a school or college, and on that time I joined lots of time in institute of any English coaching school. At that time I learned lots of grammar, but I forget it. Now it started from the beginning.
Yeah, even if you are speaking English, if you skip for 1 week, after 1 week, when you start speaking again, you will feel like you are going to lag. You are
Yeah,
going something forgetting. So yeah, it will be happen. You have to be continue on regular basis, on daily basis. Maybe not daily, but at least you have to speak 1 or 2 days in a week. Otherwise, you will forget very soon. Even you have learned last 6 months, but still you will forget.
I realized that like last week, not last week, yeah, last week I had some work. So on that during that period, I only work my I did my all work. So I didn't have a time to use a Skype or any kind of app. So after that, I feel very low confident. And again, after start my journey, again my the like confidence is like improving. And now I feel that we need regular practice.
Yeah.
So if you have any question, you can also ask me.
I don't have any question.
Okay, then I think today's time is also running out. So we can wrap up this session and we can
Yeah.
meet next time like a new topic
Yes,
if need.
yeah.
Okay, then bye. Nice to talk to you and have a great day. Tata. Bye.
Okay, bye. Have a nice day.